my name is Joey Whan, and I'm an unsponsored marathon runner. I run for a club in Rochester called Bergen Elite, and I currently live in Webster, New York. I'm currently on the Hojack Trail, and this is the rail trail in my backyard. I felt weird mounting the camera, so that's why we're walking. I don't know, I'm just not used to this yet. Last year, I won Puma Project 3 Boston by finishing 20th place and running 2:12:16 at the Boston Marathon. So that earned me gear support through Puma for 1 year. With the support from Puma and my wife, I was able to drop my time down to 2:09:41 at the California International Marathon. So thanks for the support. I will be documenting my journey in the sport. I have run 33 marathons. I race 20 times a year, so I'm a bit different. I will be showing the methods to my madness, the highs and lows, all while being a regular guy.
Good regular dude to try hard.
You don't need to live like a monk. I want to show people what makes me tick and what ticks me off. Best example of this is my first rejection email that I got when I was entering my first marathon in 2017. While we appreciate your desire to begin your marathon career, I'm afraid we cannot grant you status as an elite athlete. As you're beginning your career, I would suggest you register through the regular process and continue building your running resume.
Me, and here's to never forgetting this feeling. We won't forget this anytime soon.
So it begins.
I have Joey Whan, and Joey, former champ, back again. How many Boston marathons is this for you?
This is good. This is gonna be my 5th.
What keeps you coming back? And I mean, I know you're a former champ, so that's gonna be pretty exciting to some degree, but there's something about this course that you like, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't train to just train. I train to race, and this is a racing course.
So, to that end, you were telling me outside that you've just been training on a treadmill. You're coming from New York, coming from the cold. What's it like to get on a course and be live on your feet and not on a treadmill anymore?
I think I'll get a little boost from that, just because I'll be a lot easier to just run on the roads than like in training, for instance. I did a 27-mile long run on a treadmill in my basement. So that's mentally hard. Yeah, so it'll be nice to have some fresh air.
So knowing the course and the way that you do, is there a certain point in the race, is there a certain mile or a certain marker where you're like, I've got it today or I don't? Is there something that in your head tomorrow you're like, hey, I get here, and if I'm feeling good, I know I'm gonna have a good day?
I mean, I'll feel it out as the course goes, and I mean, a big thing about why I'm coming here too is I really want to practice racing, so I just want to feel it out and try to practice running with people. But if I feel like I need to press, I'll press.
Yeah. Well, man, it remind me, I think I'm correct in saying that you proposed at this race.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
So I know you said you're solo here today, but tell us a little bit about your family at home.
Yep. So Monica, I mean, she's my rock. She's everything, and she's the one after last year, she's just hey, I really think you should just go all in with running. So she's had me quit my job and just focus solely on this and see how good I can get. And I mean, just from that guidance, I dropped my time from running in the 2:14s to running 2:09 a couple months ago. So
that's unreal, man. Well, this guy is the Boston Marathon course.
There's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You see, all successful people have this belief. They have this understanding that I'm going to do something different than has ever been done before. They have this idea that they're not going to be told what to do. because they know where they're going. And you always hear this term in life, be realistic. Well, realism and success are on two opposite ends of the spectrum. And what do I mean by that? You know, you're always told in life that things of grand accomplishment are unrealistic. But the few successful people who actually act on that belief to prove those naysayers wrong is what determines someone who is successful from someone who is not. You know, it's unrealistic to put people in a metal fixture and fly them from one point on the earth to another. Fortunately, the Wright brothers didn't buy into that concept of being realistic. You know, it's unrealistic to think that the idea of electricity could exist, that there could be light at any instant. Fortunately, Edison did not believe in that concept of being realistic. And you often hear this term, Rome wasn't built in a day. Everyone's heard it. But how many people actually understand it? You understand what it means, that the idea of this great grand accomplishment takes time. It's a gradual process. But how many few people are there on this earth that actually act on that understanding of Rome wasn't built in a day? Too many times do you see people say that when they're younger they want to do one thing and they do something else as their career, right? As a kid, you once said that I wanted to be a musician, or I wanted to be a basketball player, or I wanted to be an astronaut. Okay, that's your dream. That's your dream career. And then they end up being 40 with kids in some job that they had no intention of being in, working as a mindless drone with no passion, all because they didn't understand and act on that understanding that in order to become the person that you want to be in terms of your dream career takes an extraordinary amount of time and effort every single day. You don't say, I'm going to be a professional singer or an actor overnight. Instead, you say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And you do that every single day. And soon enough, you have a wall. You see, in order to get to 1,000, okay, pick out a theoretical number here, 1,000. You need 1,000 ones. Now, each one seems insignificant in terms of what it represents. But you need each one to add up to 1,000. So you may think to yourself, now it's okay to miss my workout today, so I worked out yesterday. Or it's okay if I don't read the Wall Street Journal today. One day's not going to kill me. But you know, one day missed of practice takes one day longer to get better. And the idea of understanding that each day is an opportunity to build and to improve and carry out the task that you want to carry out to all reach up to that one big, grandiose accomplishment that you want to reach. You don't set out to build that wall initially. You set out to build it over time by putting in the hours and hours every single day on every activity, on every task that's going to help you become the person that you want to become and follow through on that dream, on that accomplishment. So what are you going to do today? How are you going to act on your dream, on your accomplishment? Too many people think that being successful in a certain realm is unrealistic. Well, successful people don't buy into that. They don't buy into realism. They believe that something different is going to happen when they act upon that belief. So I hope you have it in you to be extraordinary. But it only takes hard work every single day. That's all it is. There's no magical complex formula. It's a simple solution and simple path. You put in the hours and time every single day, and it adds up to being something extraordinary that you can live up to. That's it. It's really that simple. Do everything in your power to be legendary.
How is that for building your running resume?
Any better. 4 and 5 guys ran out of their ass, 4, 5, 6, and I think our 7th guy did. Yeah, so
1951.
yeah, 1951, and I think been a million years on somebody this side of Mississippi or something. I don't know.